Hi guys, a lady called Jane phoned into Nick Ferrari's show to make a suggestion on how to fix the current crisis facing the NHS. Now this idea she presented was so stupid that even Nick Ferrari, who likes to throw in his harebrained solutions into the mix, was left dumbfounded. What was Jane's solution? Well, close GP surgeries and send everyone to the general hospital. What, I hear you say? That was my reaction, and that was Nick's too. Have a listen.
I do think that GPs are basically on private contracts, and I think it's time that we shut GP services.
Pardon?
And that we shut GP services to save money, and we place.
Where does everyone go when they feel ill?
They go to their general hospital, where there are much more doctors now.
Is this some kind of joke?
No.
It's not April the 1st, because it's the last day of January.
No, those GPs, if they went
you
into the hospital...
Jane, you can't get into the general hospitals as it is.
Yeah.
My argument would be we need more GPs, and we need, wherever possible, to open those surgeries in evenings and weekends, and then prevent people going to A&E.
We need to have a whole system approach. So you enlarge the front door, and you receive people who've come in from an ambulance, and you receive people who need social care, and you have, a multidisciplinary approach at the front door with GPs sitting.
Okay, before we continue, this is insane. Okay, so if somebody has a headache, and they go to their GP, they get medication, they go to the pharmacy, they're given a prescription, they go to the pharmacy, they take the medication, and they get better. Her solution would be, if you have a headache, you go to A&E. Can you imagine the amount of people who would be going to A&E? There aren't enough hospitals to deal with the numbers of... This is insane. Many people go to their GP and they discover there's nothing wrong with them. Can you imagine if these people were going to A&E and had to wait for and use up resources in the general hospital to be told, well, there's nothing wrong with you, you can go back home. There's a reason why the first port of call is a GP and not the A&E or not the general hospital. And then she's also talking about social care. Really, do these people not actually, before they call in, say, let me think about what I'm going to say. Is it rational? And then I'll call. Obviously, it's not the case. And at the beginning, she said, close GP services to save money. What?
Room. There's not the... Have you been to... Well, obviously you have. The A&Es are crowded. They don't have enough seats as it is. Where are you going to have everybody waiting?
I live in Hemel Hempstead, where 2/3 of the hospital is completely shut. My nearest hospital then is St Albans, where 2/3 of the hospital is shut.
Well, come into London and I'll show you where people now at an A&E unit in South East London, they actually have to sit them round the corner and go round and shout their names out there because there isn't enough room.
I have personally sat on a trolley or lay on a trolley for 11 hours.
Well, then what on earth do you want all the doctors and patients? Jane, I've enjoyed our but honestly, well, let's see if other people agree.
Who would agree with this? But she said that in her area there are 2 hospitals that are part of the hospitals that are empty. Then why not ask the question, why are these parts of the hospital empty? Probably because they don't have the staff or they don't have the resources available. And you would decide, okay, these hospitals don't have the resources available and they don't have the staff. Let's close the GP surgeries in the area and move the GPs into the general hospital? There's a reason why... And look, I feel stupid actually trying to explain this because I think most people understand the reason why you have a GP and you go to the GP first and then you go to the general hospital. You have to be referred in some cases to the general hospital unless it's an emergency, and then you go to A&E. But generally, if you want a medical appointment at the general hospital, you have to go through your GP first. Not always, but generally that's the case. And there's a reason for that. Because otherwise, like, who was it? Was it Rishi Sunak or... no, it was actually Keir Starmer who was talking about let's give people the possibility to make an appointment directly with a specialist. Can you imagine a situation like that? I have a sore back, or I have a bit of a cold. I'm going to go to A&E. It would fill up. Many people go to their GP and it turns out that there's nothing wrong with them. It's important that you go in case there is something serious, but a lot of people go and there's nothing wrong with them. They're given a prescription, go take this and you'll be fine, and they're fine. The idea that you would fill up hospitals with people who have no reason to be there because there is no GP. Insane. I hope this person is not a member of a political party, because that would be extremely worrying. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.